गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। तो आज हम पैंट का बैलेंस कटिंग करेंगे, वेस्ट पैंट और पॉकेट ओपनिंग। ठीक है, तो वेस्ट पैंट को कैसे सेट करेंगे वो आपको भी एक्सप्लेन करेंगे। ओके, तो डमी डमी भी ले लो, है ना। एक डमी ले लो, कोई सी भी ले लो। एक डमी का हम स्पेक कर लेते हैं। हाँ, सो वेस्ट वेस्ट हम वेस्ट लेते हैं 30 इंच का। ठीक है, तो अभी हमें वेस्ट पैंट कट करना है। कैंची, ओके, आ गई वॉइस? ठीक है, ओके। सो सॉरी, हम पहले इसको कट कर लेते हैं, सेपरेटली कट कर लेते हैं। तो जैसे मैंने बताया था कि हम इसको स्ट्रेच वाले ही फॉर्म में काटेंगे ताकि ये स्ट्रेच हो जाए। तो हमारा गारमेंट का जो मैनिकन का स्पेक है वो 30 है। ठीक है, 30। तो सिंस और 30 और 40 हिप होना चाहिए। तो ये वाला जो है वेस्ट बैंड जो भी हम मार्क करेंगे, अगर हम इसको रिलैक्स्ड में हम इसको लेंगे 28। ओके, so 28 means this one, and half or 3/4 our seam allowance. Okay, so this is 28. ठीक है, and height हम ले रहे हैं 1.5, so this should be 3 plus half of 4 inch. So 4 inch means 2 here and 2 here, right? Okay, so this one and this one. So now we will draw this line. So अब आपको ये भी एक नेक्स्ट पॉइंट क्या है कि you need to understand the stretch, because this pant does not have fly. Only this pant is a pullover pant. So pullover pant, so we need to see the hip measurement. Hip measurement is 40 inch. So this 14 inch should get extended to 40 inch because this stretch should be there. So this is almost 21 is extending. Okay, so it means it will pass through. So this is very important when we are making any pattern or any cutting, that this should be wearable. Okay, so safer side we can add little bit more. So here we can keep this as a 29. Okay, so we will cut it from here, half an inch margin में जाएगा. So this is 29. Okay, so 29 will be almost easily 41. Okay, so, and this is going to be fold like this and half an inch seam allowance. Okay, so what we need to do is we can cut from outer side of the mark. Okay, so if you take little bit extra margin, there is another scissor. So the grain of this waistband is in cross grain, means this is selvage, so we cut it like this way. Okay. हमारी सीजर्स आर नॉट गुड. And when you're cutting any fabric of stretch, you need to relax the fabric also, because if you don't relax, so after cutting it will be short हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So अब हम आपको we will put the marking of front rise back rise का, so that waistband is balanced. Scissor is not good. We need to buy more good scissor for cutting the fabric. So we have to see like this also. This became, so we have to see this portion is, so this is the mistake, right? We should see, huh? So we can like this, right? आ जाएगा. Okay. So this is also the mistake. So when we cut, we should see both side if there is, okay, because we had fabric over here, we could have marked. So marking of waistband is not right when we mark this. We should do, okay. So we should check. We mark like this, okay. If you mark like this, so then backside is not there. So both side. So we need to see the shorter side. Extra should be there. So then you can mark. If it is coming okay, then you can do it like this. So this is the best way to mark. So this is a mistake. So there are mistakes in this pant. What mistakes we do in cutting? Okay. So now this is a center fold. So this is the side, right? So this will be side seam joint. It goes on left, and this is another side. So now you have to take this marking of front rise and back rise center. Okay. So this is one way. Okay. Now you need to see if back is, अभी थोड़ी देर बैठोगे. हाँ, अभी बताता हूँ आपको. सो एक्चुअली ले आओ वो शर्ट ले आओ. हम ये भी एक्सप्लेन कर देते हैं. सो हम लाइव हैं. ओके. सो वी गेट we get this problem when we talk about security of the garment. Okay. So security of the garment means we have to see the seam slippage. Seam slippage should not be there. Okay. And then when we have a pocket corner should not, because this garment is going to be the garment wash. Okay. So washing, it can be damaged here during the washing. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to add Bartex on the top, and this uh, joint we have completed till here and locked here, and you can see inside this self fabric fuse reinforcement is attached. So this reinforcement is very important uh, for garment dyeing programs, or sometimes fabric is very lightweight fabric, and even no not garment dyeing washing program, still you can add this because customer is also going to wash. So customer handling can also create this hole over here. So to prevent this, we do the reinforcement. Okay. So this. So now now if you can see, I will check and let explain uh, all the. So now how to check buttonhole strength, because it's there. So it sometimes it can be like this. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just checking. So you can see this came out. It means this fabric does not have strength. Okay. Underside there are already two layers, that's okay, but now you see here the whole damage. So this is a very disaster basically. So now what we have to do is we have to add small fabrics inside this point to put this width is 2.5 centimeter, but we will take it 2 centimeter cell fabric and then put it here, attach at this area until here, and then do it the buttonhole. Then when somebody is pulling, then that fabric is also giving strength to this point. Okay, so it will not be like this. So now we have to do this. And another option is here what we can do is, here you can see the top stitching is there. Okay, top stitching is there. So what we can do is we can add top stitching here, quarter-inch top stitching will be like this. So top stitching here, top stitching here, so both are symmetric, then it will not stretch because now this is holding. Okay, so this is our solution to this problem. We have this problem, okay, seam slippage, buttonhole. Okay, because there are two layers already and inside interlining. But when we are pulling this one like this, so it's coming out. Okay, so all buttonholes are coming out because this this does not have good strength. So what we have to do is we have to add self fabric small part here, attach that. You can take this much of wide, 2.5 centimeter, and this that should go till this stitch, inside this stitch. Okay, and this 1.6 buttonhole placement from edge is 1.6. So you take 2 centimeter, that's self fabric small piecing. Okay, insert. One is that. Okay, another is we take the complete strip of this 2 centimeter, 2.22 centimeter, and then overlock the edges of that and then insert here. But it that will be like here, it's showing here. Okay, so you have to make one mock-up like that to improve this. I'm sure that will give the strength, because then both layers are stitched together here, because that two layers give you the strength when somebody is pulling like this. And another one is you create you add 1 centimeter distance, put the stitch top stitching like this, so this looks symmetric. and then it's stitched from inside, so there is no point to getting stretched out like this. Okay, so seam, because here 0.5, so here also 0.5, so same symmetry will be there. Understand? So you need to create, so this 1, 2 and 3, so this is 3 layers plus one additional layer, and this one. Another option is to make it like this. Okay, clear? Do you have the interlining of mild blue which comes out after wash? Woven interlining like this. This is fusing, but after washing it's removed from any layer, so it's in center. So then collar and cuff do not have that glue mark. So right now for mock you use similar to this woven interlining, same, and add self fabric strip to 2.2 centimeter total, and overlock that edges, one outside edges and one inside is going, no need to add. Okay, then do the buttonhole. One second one is, right now you need to add a little bit more so that balance with buttonhole should be in balance between these two, right? 1.6, so 1.6 here to this edge, so need to make it like this. Okay, by catching the under layer, right? वो ऐसे ही लगता है ना, एक स्टिच लग जाएगा वो ऐसे, और उसके बाद हैम फोल्ड हो जाता है और नेक बैंड में चला जाता है। तो आप नेक बैंड नहीं, आप हमारे को इतना इतना लंबा प्लेकेट बना के दिखा दोगे, ठीक है? सो फैब्रिक आपको दे देते हैं। इसका इसका जब आप करोगे ना, आप एक एक स्टेप की पिक्चर खींच लेना रत्नेश। इसके लिए डाल रखी है भाई कि जिस जो चला उसको मेल पे करो, और इसको सेल्वेज के हिसाब से ही कट बनाना, तो आपकी इतनी लंबी बनेगी, इतनी लंबी प्लेकेट बनेगी। तो आप ये कपड़ा ले लो इतने इतने छोड़ के, ठीक है? और रत्नेश मेरे को इसके स्टेप भी चाहिए, पिक्चर चाहिए स्टेप की, पहले मैं क्या लगाया, ताकि फिर मेरे को ये एक फैक्ट्री को देना है बाद में। और एक मिनट क्या करना, इसकी जो काज की ना स्ट्रेंथ कम है, हाँ, लाइन के हिसाब से, इस काज की जब मशीन की स्ट्रेंथ सेट करेंगे ना तब भी हो जाएगा। नहीं 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 नहीं, तो आप डेंसिटी तो जो बढ़ानी है वो बढ़ा देना, लेकिन जो मैंने बोला वो वाला कर दो आप, ठीक है? ये मेरे को, हाँ, टिकली नहीं लगानी, पूरी पट्टी लगा, वो मैंने पूरी पट्टी बताई आपको, तो समझ आ गया ना आपको? हाँ, तो जब ऐसे ऐसे थोड़ा सा देखेंगे तो थोड़ा सा ऐसे करने में यहाँ पे दिखेगा वो, यहाँ मतलब बटन होल से जस्ट 2-3 mm बाहर रहेगा, ठीक है? बट उसको ओवरलॉक कर लेना, तो उतना ओवरलैक करने के लिए उतना चाहिए आपको 1 पॉइंट, हाँ 3 थ्रेड से ओवरलॉक कर देना, ताकि वो गंदा भी नहीं लगे और ठीक हो जाए। और उसके बाद, और दूसरा ऑप्शन तो आसान है ही, ऐसा एज इट इज उसमें टॉप स्टिच डाल दो, और बटन होल तुम इसमें थोड़े से ज्यादा कर देना, हम टेस्ट करने के लिए, हमें मतलब ज्यादा भी नहीं, हाँ 3-4 बटन होल कर देना, या बटन होल की डिस्टेंस आप इतना ही रख लो, बिकॉज वो अगर तुम पास पास कर दोगे तो वो स्ट्रेंथ होगी नहीं। तो ऑलमोस्ट कितना है, 3 हाँ 4 इंच का रख देना, ठीक है? तो आप इसमें से 2-3-4 प्लाकेट बना दो, ये कपड़ा ले लो आप, ठीक है? क्लियर? ये मेरे को कब तक दे दोगे? मेरे को थोड़ा अर्जेंट है, मेरा सैंपल रुका हुआ है। 11 बजे है, ठीक है, ओके, परफेक्ट, थैंक यू। चलिए, ओके ओके मास्टर जी, हाँ स्टेप बना देना, हाँ, दोनों ऑप्शन का दिखा दियो। वहां तक दोनों ऑप्शन सेम ही रहेंगे, लेकिन उसके बाद आप जो करोगे ना अलग अलग वो कर देना। सो नाउ अब हमें पैंट में जैसे मैंने बताया पुल ओवर पैंट है, तो हमें वी नीड टू सी द स्ट्रेच मेजरमेंट इज आल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट। ओके, सो हाउ टू चेक? सो दिस इज 11.5, 10.5। सो ये हो गया, लिखते जाओ। बैक, बैक 10.5 हो गया बिकॉज आफ्टर स्टिचिंग 10.5, और टॉप हो गया, टॉप हो गया हमारा 9.5, 9.5। सो टोटल कितना हो गया? 10 एंड 9 है, 20 हो, 40 हो गया। सो इट मीन्स and on top of it this fabric is stretching, so it can be already big. Okay, so here now we have to stretch this and then make, and then you will see the gathers over here. Okay, but here we can reduce little bit, right? Because we can reduce little bit, so whatever we have extended we can reduce little bit, so that they get stretched when somebody is wearing. So anyway, so since 9.5 and 10.5, right? So we, there is a 1 inch big back, so we need to give that half distance, side seam, for okay. So after half an inch, so this is seam allowance, so 7 and 7, so it means 6 3/4 हम front रख लेंगे. Okay, so this is the front rise, and another one 6 3/4. So now the side seam become this one, side fold. Okay, and between this the back rise. ठीक है? Okay, so this is half. So this is side seam, this is side seam, this is front. Now this is how much? 15.5. So 7 3/4. So 7 3/4 is the back rise. This is back, and this is front. Okay, so now you need to turn so that facing should come this way. Okay, so now you can see when this is front. Okay, so after stitching, so your this point should come here. Okay, so when it's stitched, after stitching, this is going to be like this. Okay, so I think clear है. Now pocket का तो पता ही है. I think waistband is important, right? Wearing में कैसे आना है, तो उसको लेके, ठीक है? So I think सबको समझ आया. I think team who is watching, they understood, right? सबने अटेंड किया है. थैंक्स फॉर अटेंडिंग. सो आपको मैंने एक तो सीम स्लिपेज और बटन होल भी एक्सप्लेन किया है, जो हमारे को एक प्रोडक्शन में स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं उसके ऊपर प्रॉब्लम आई है, लिनन फैब्रिक का, जो मैंने आज आपको डिस्कस किया है. तो उसको हम कैसे सॉर्ट आउट करते हैं वो भी मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया है. ठीक है? सो आई होप you guys understand what I am teaching. So we will be making some more videos based on our regular work, as well as wherever we find any issue, we will definitely make videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Please see my next videos.